Thank you so much for having me today. My name is Andrea Cross, and I am here to propose an event, Increasing Suicide Awareness and Prevention at UAA. This is a proposal for my Health Science 345 class for spring 2013 semester. Let's talk about the importance of suicide prevention and awareness in Alaska, and specifically to college students. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention states that approximately 1,100 college students die each year from suicide. In Alaska, the rate is much higher, and the national average. Between the years of 2000 to 2009, Alaska actually had 1,369 deaths from suicide, which equates to about 136 a year. This is from the Bureau of Vital Statistics, Department of Health and Social Services. My concern is that there are many UAA staff, faculty, and students who are not aware of all the wonderful agencies and groups that are available for suicide and mental health awareness. I would like to have an event that would bring light to these resources and make them accessible for our community. Increasing Suicide Awareness and Prevention at UAA is an event that is aimed to reduce the stigma surrounding suicide, increasing the awareness of this issue, and to promote suicide prevention techniques to the UAA community. Like I said before, UAA staff, faculty, students, and family members would all be encouraged to attend. I envision this event to be a health fair type event with a casual health education centered atmosphere, with basically a bunch of booths and informational tables set up by all the local agencies that will be invited to the event. I would like to invite several great local agencies to this event, including the UAA Integrated Suicide and Prevention Initiative, the UAA Student Health and Counseling Center, and the Anchorage Mental Health Trust, as well as the Crisis Care Team. These are all very important groups that help to reduce suicide rates in Alaska, and I think they should make their presence known on campus so people are aware of what services they offer. These groups will be invited and encouraged to attend and provide informational booths with local resource information, take-home materials, and even some stress reduction or relaxation techniques. These would all be very informational for students, staff, and faculty at UAA, and they could take these lessons home with them and maybe even teach them to their fellow friends and classmates. So the actual logistics of the event, I propose to have the event take place on the UAA campus, preferably at the Rasmussen Hall lobby. I feel like this is a very central location and gets a lot of foot traffic from students, staff, and faculty, and would be highly attended. If that location is not available, I am open to any other suggestions by the UAA Facilities Department. We would need to rent some tables and chairs, and that could be rented from the UAA Facilities Department as well. We would have to get an estimate of the cost based on how many people would be attending the actual event. Once we nail down the actual location of the event, I would like to address certain issues such as safety concerns and making sure that we have a clear walkway, adequate exits, and make it handicap accessible for everyone to attend. There may be some other issues, including IT issues. If we need any projectors, monitors, or visual aids, the UAA IT department is available and would be able to help us with that if we needed assistance. As well as the UAA campus police. They're available pretty much 24 hours a day, and they would be available for any safety concerns as well. So an important piece to the Increasing Suicide Awareness and Prevention at UAA event are the pre- and post-event surveys. I would really like to conduct a pre-event survey just to basically gauge the overall interest and knowledge of local suicide and mental health resources. This will give us a great estimate of what people are currently knowing and are lacking of, and we would be able to fill that void with information, hopefully. And then the post-event survey would be completed after the event, and to determine what the students, staff, and faculty thought, and if there were any areas that they wish I had more information on, or if there were any groups that we should have included in the event. And what we can gather from this data is the overall success of the event and the overall need as well. Now, the specific goals of the event are obviously to increase suicide awareness, to help detect warning signs of suicide, and how to discuss with a loved one, the touchy subject of suicide. And in Alaska, we have such a great, diverse population. Many different cultures do address suicide in different ways. So I would be sure that all of our agencies addressed it in the most professional manner possible and would be able to communicate with all types of cultures regarding this sensitive issue. And also another goal would be to just basically increase the knowledge of local mental health and suicide resources, just so people know where to go for help and where to refer their loved ones for help. And so for increasing suicide awareness and prevention at UAA event, basically once the event is over, we will compile the data from the post-event surveys to determine how successful the event was. If the event was deemed successful, I propose that this be held maybe seasonally, so 4 times a year or so. That would be great, and that would just keep everyone up to date with local mental health and suicide awareness resources. If the goals have not been met by this program, basically the planning committee will assess the needs of the priority population to determine what revisions need to be made so we can better serve the UAA community. Anyways, thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you soon. If you need any other information, my name is Andrea Cross, and thank you so much.